My baby is back home. She has been in the shop getting repairs and upgrades for a while. She hasn't had a bath in forever. Somehow, some way, she's still shining bright with all that dirt all over. This was my very first ceramic coat job. Looks like it's still holding up. I'm gonna give it a little rejuvenation with some Car Pro Reset and give her a fresh top coat, and she should be back ready to glow. All right, here we go. Baby is good and washed up. Got her ready for coat. I'm gonna go ahead and hit it with the TLC2. Give it more shine, more gloss, more slickness, more protection. And then we'll come back with the amp. All this time I had this product, I didn't realize I could come right behind it with the amp. But I got a little confirmation from the company. So that's what we're gonna do. 2 levels of gloss, we're going up. Let's see how it comes out. Let's start off with a good panel wipe. Make sure the surface is clear for the coatings. I wanted to give a little explanation of the purpose of a panel wipe and the need for a top coat. Anytime you're going to apply a ceramic coating or a synthetic sealant or something of that nature, you want to make sure that your surface is totally free of any contaminants. That way you can ensure that it will bond and perform the way it is designed to. The product that I am using is P&S Glass Cleaner and Panel Wipe. Many of the ingredients in the panel wipe are the same as glass cleaner. There are also a few other chemicals to make sure it totally rids the surface of any contaminants. If you did not have a dedicated panel wipe, you could also use alcohol at a 70% solution mixed with water at a 1-to-1 ratio. I have found that if you do not mix it just right or you use alcohol that's too strong, it may leave a few streaks behind. But if you have one of these dedicated panel wipes, it leaves absolutely nothing. The stuff is just great. It contains alcohol, so you have to move quick. You see how fast it is flashing away now. But it will not leave anything on the surface. Sometimes, just to be extra sure, I may wipe each panel twice. I definitely don't want to spend 15 or 20 hours correcting and applying a coating to a car just for it to not last as long as it should. It would be just a waste of time for me, and I'm pretty sure the customer would not be happy. So any process like this is dedicated to preparation. If you don't prepare, it's not going to last. Today I am going to be applying TLC2, the last coat, which is a silica dioxide based sealant that is supposed to last up to 6 months. I have actually experienced it lasting a little longer than that, and I think that's because I ensure the surface is totally free of anything. A good tip when you are applying your panel wipe is to change out your microfiber towel as it gets saturated, especially if it's a larger vehicle. With this little baby being so small, I was able to get away with using just one microfiber. But eventually it will start to hold the contaminants and then redistribute them back onto the surface. And you can really tell when it's applied to the glass if it's still okay to keep going or if you need to change. If you start to see streaks and residue left on the glass, go ahead and change your microfiber and wipe that area again. Maybe even go back to the previous area and wipe it again just to ensure there's nothing there. Or you could do like I do sometimes and just go around twice. That way you definitely know you got everything. If you have a large vehicle, be prepared for a little workout, but it will be worth it because you won't have to come back and do this for a while, and cleaning your car will be really easy. Also, you don't want to apply these types of things in direct sunlight. You want to find a little shade spot or pick a day like this one where it's pretty cloudy and it's not much sun out. Time for the start of the show. We don't have our co-host today. We are out, so we just gonna roll with the TLC. So let's talk a little bit about TLC2, the last coat. This is their second version of this product, which I already heard the first product was pretty good. Now they have really enhanced this thing to really bring out even more gloss and shine and last even longer. This is what you would call a silica dioxide based sealant, which is also another form of protection. You can actually just apply this to your car without a ceramic coating. To be honest, this is the whole reason I am a ceramic coating installer now. When I purchased my new vehicle last year, I was very concerned about protecting and preserving the paint somehow, but I had been out of the loop so long I wasn't sure what was all out there. And after doing some research, I decided to try this product, and man, I was just totally floored. I simply just applied this to my car and sat back and just looked at it glow like crazy. And after that, I noticed it would take forever for dirt to build up, and it just shedded water like it was nothing. It was such an amazing product. I continued to research the company and see what else they had to offer. And that's when I found about their entry level type ceramic coating. And I was kind of intrigued because I knew about it, but I didn't know much about it. And after doing a little more research, I decided to get everything needed to do this vehicle, and the rest was history. But as far as applying this, you want to use a 2 microfiber type towel system where you spray it directly onto the first towel and apply it. You can use a crosshatch pattern, or you could just make sure you cover it really good, but a little bit goes a long way. I literally use maybe 3 to 5 sprays per panel, maybe not even 2 ounces for the entire vehicle. I would say overall this is a easy product to apply, although you do have to pay attention and make sure you remove everything when you come back with the second towel, or you will actually have high spots similar to ceramic coatings. The stuff is just really strong and has a lot of integrity, so you want to make sure you're pretty tedious removing it with your second towel. It's also a pretty forgiving coating also, because I once did encounter a high spot and I was able to level it simply by just applying a little more and kept dabbing it on the surface until it rehydrated that area. Then I was able to level or wipe away the excess. So if you were to apply this and then see a high spot the next day, don't panic. Just pop your coating back out and level it back out. But it's really a great alternative to a ceramic coating if you just don't have the time or you can't afford it at the moment. You could purchase a bottle of this from me and it will last you over the years. You probably can apply this to your car, depending on the size. I would say 4 to 6 times, and you only have to do it every 4 to 6 months. I really say 8 months if you apply it right, because on my Atlas it lasted about 7 full months and started to wear out about the 8th month. So it's a really good product. Not only is it a good standalone product, it's also really great as a ceramic coating topper. And it doesn't really depend on the brand of coating, ceramic coating you use. This can go on top of any of them. So you might ask, what is the need for a top coat? Well, if there is any real downside to a ceramic coating, it's that they are pretty prone to water spots. which are not really hard to remove, but who wants to see them in the first place? So the companies came up with formulations for their brand to go on top of the coating to help out the properties that are lacking in the coating to resist the water spots. But because they are also silica dioxide based, they just enhance everything on top of ridding the water spots. So you will have another level of gloss come into play. The paint will be a little bit more slicker, and the hydrophobics will be even more enhanced. This company also has one other product that really just amplifies the gloss and slickness, and it's called AMP. That's what I planned on using today, but I didn't realize until I was about to get out there that I ran out. So as you see, there is more than one way to gain more slickness and gloss on your paint. And to give you a even more clear idea of what I'm saying, if I were to take your vehicle and polish it with my dual action polisher, it would already go up quite a few volumes of gloss just because we're kind of exfoliating the top layer of the clear coat, ridding it away from the top level, getting it down to a lower level that's totally pure and clear again. And then once we apply the coating, you're going to go up another level of 2 already. And if you were to come back and apply a top coat like this and then another product like AMP, you got a couple of more levels of gloss. So you can really get to a showroom finish, like beyond a showroom finish, with the type of products that are available today. I'm sure you all have already noticed the difference in the shine from when I first started when the car was dirty to after it was washed. Now, after I apply this, you will definitely notice another level. Too bad I ran out of amp so you guys could witness another level of shine, but I'm sure you are already impressed at this point. Now that I have given you guys a few tips and a little lesson on ceramic coating and toppers, let's finish this thing up and see what the final results are. All wrapped up, got the top coat on, gotta put me some tire shine on, and she's ready. Put this thing on the freeway, open it up, let her breathe, let them injectors eat, let the engine breathe, let it do what it's made for. Yeah, plenty of gloss, plenty of shine, baby. Gotta keep mine right, that's for sure. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you learned something today. Just sit back and enjoy this beautiful ceramic coating footage. This is Bulletproof Bubbles signing off.